Out tonight again on Dartmoor for another camp. So this is one of my tucked away favourites on Dartmoor. Camped it about 3 or 4 times now. Slightly off the beaten track and not really known about that much. So enjoy the walk. Apparently this was used for target practice, World War II. So the Americans used this for target practice. There is another area that we're going to head over to in a minute, which has got more holes in it. Camp all now set up. It looks like it's not going to be a bad evening. Might have a bit of rain later. Fingers crossed, as we say. Hopefully not. I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I'm looking at the moment. So this is the old mine works. Just swing you back round. There we go.
No.
Right. So anyway, speak to you all later. So out in the old land shan tonight. So tonight I've got with me in the tent, so I have brought with me tonight, I've got my Optimus quilt 750, absolutely amazing quilt, love this quilt to bits, I've had it quite a while now, really brilliant 3-season quilt, it's absolutely marvellous. I've paired that up with my light tall mat, which I find really comfortable, and a Sea to Summit pillow. Yeah, absolutely love this tent. Brilliant budget tent. Lanshan, this is the 2026 version, and I got my nice little light, which for tonight, and then my little flex tail mosquito. Alright, and that's my setup for tonight, basically. Anyway, all the best. So tonight I've got the Optimus quilt. Absolutely love this quilt. It's 3 season, 700 fill, or 750, I think quite well now. It's one of my go-to quilts. In the winter I use my Ice Flame, which is an 800 duck fill, and it's the NTX version, which on top of that I've had an extra 200 fill, so it gives me 1000 fill. Anyway, tonight I've paired it up with the light tool mat. Absolutely love this mat. Find it very comfortable. Very comfortable mat. Plenty of width off the ground. Right. And that's it. And then out in the old Lanshan tonight. Absolutely love my Lanshan. Plenty of space in the vestibule. Loads of space if I wanted to cook and that. And then obviously I've got my flex tail light and a little light I got off AliExpress. And a lot of people ask about this little holder that I've got for the trekking pose. Now I paid I think £2 for 2 of them, and they came off Temu, and yeah, really good. Just clip onto your walking pose and then you can hang lights or whatever off them. Just find it really handy, and obviously at night sometimes I'll stick my head torch up there so it's accessible, and that's it really. So there we go. That's tonight's setup. Well guys, that's good night from me. Fantastic evening. Up at one of my favourite secret little camps on Dartmoor. I won't give out the location. It's one of the places that has been totally left unspoilt. Nice to see there's no scorch marks or anything like that on the ground, no real rubbish lying around. It's just been left, which is fantastic, and that's why I don't share this location. Have a great time guys. See you on the next one.
paired it up with my Silver Wind Master today. This is obviously just a 550 titanium cup that I use in my lighting system, but this is part of my cook set for my river song. My wow, river song, fantastic little alcohol burner, which comes with a very big 750 pot, has got a small little pan that fits it together, and then you get the cup, and you leave with it, and then the burner, and what it does is as any wind swirls, but I do that another day. And these, one of the best things I've ever bought camping. It's absolutely amazing. This thing and the cup, yeah, incredible. They're about £1 something. Kelly kettle, I bought 4 of them, and it just saves your lips getting burnt. Absolute game changer. But anyway, I'm going to boil this up, have a coffee, and see you soon.
So, nice night under canvas. Quite a bit of dew this morning on the tents, but it's an absolutely stunning day, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous out here. There's the tents hanging around. So, just letting the tents dry out, plenty of time. And just gonna have a little wander, show you a bit of the area. So, this track can actually get quite bad in the winter. To my right, I don't know if you can hear it, there's a stream. And up to my left, this is Old Tin Works. So There's a lot of old mine shafts and what have you up there. Go up there in a minute. Don't know if you can hear loads of sheep. Sheep and cattle sitting around here. It's really nice because this is, you know, not used at all on Dartmoor hardly. You know, like I said earlier, I've not seen hardly anybody up here when I've camped up here before. I think I've come across one or two other people. It's that unusual on Dartmoor to find that, especially up on the tools. You've got to be careful where you pitch up here because it can be a little bit rocky in places, and especially in the winter you need to use some of the boulders around to put on top of your guys and your pegs just to keep it there. But this place doesn't, you know, it is, like I say, really bad in the winter. If you think about the weather we've had lately, and just look here already, it's all boggy again. This hasn't dried up yet. Other places on Dartmoor have dried up completely. As you can see, the path walks straight through there, but still not accessible at all. I'm going to try and quickly go around this way. Hopefully this won't be too bad. A little bit of squelch underground, but it's alright. So walk up through here. Up through the shrublands. Should be able to hear the water now. I think I've got to try and climb this bank. Really dry. Oh, careful as I go. Getting old now, so need to be a lot more careful than I used to be. So anyway, up we go. As I've just said, I need to be careful, and there I go, a little fall. Straight again. So what I'll do is so carry on around back on the path, and then what we'll do is we'll head up to the top in a minute. I'll remember the way up. Like I say, there is old mine works around here, so the last thing I want is to be falling down one of the old mine shafts. Might get me a million likes though, comedy gold, but here's what it is. So that's the path I've just done. As you can see, you know, like I was saying, the weather's been so dry, but yet even here you can see what it's going to be like in the winter. Still got to be very careful around here. Right, so walking up round, still evidence of the old mine works. And round there, absolutely stunning. And that, I'm gonna just walk up here a bit and then Probably go back round the top and show you the top of it. Like I say, I do love this area of Dartmoor. You mean it is in the camping map on Dartmoor, and obviously we always follow the leave no trace rule. Never have any fires on Dartmoor, open flame, and we always camp way out the way in the permitted zones. And if you are thinking about going to Dartmoor, just stay safe. You know, it's a beautiful area to explore, but please just abide by the local laws and also follow the camping map, and also watch out for firing times. The military do use the moors, and it is regular, and when they are using the moors, they will post on the government website firing times, so you can check. There's 3 live active ranges on Dartmoor where they use for firing. They do live firing, and obviously they fire the blanks as well up there and do a lot of their exercises. There is camping permitted zones within these areas, so like I say, you need to be checking that when you're planning a hike or a few hike on Dartmoor, and that just so you don't suddenly get shot, or in the middle of the night you have like a couple of 100 troops go bounding past you at 2-3 in the morning, because I'll tell you what, it's not a great experience. But anyway, speak to you soon. So just coming back onto the top of where a lot of the tin mine is, where all the mining's been done. It wasn't a massive mine, and like I said, in the war the US did use this area. They used it for target practice, so you will find bullet holes, and probably if you look hard enough you might even find some ammunition shells around here. Also, do remember when you're on Dartmoor, the only thing you've really got to worry about, apart from the adders, and they're very far and few between, is literally foxes. Now my advice is they're not a big problem, but if you leave anything like food remnants, anything out, they will have it. They've even been known to take shoes and other stuff out of people's festivals, so my advice is always to put everything within inside your tent. That way it deters the foxes. I'll be honest with you, I always use one of these nappy bags that are scented, so any food waste I've got, I just automatically stick it into that and then it's sorted. So anyway, I'm gonna head up here now and have a look around the top. So obviously, as you can see, this has been quarried, mined as we want to say it. Remnants have been taken out, the rock piles. Carry on up this one actually. Like I say, there is open mine shafts, so we have got to be careful around here. Some of them obviously open. probably over the years you find a few animals have gone down there, never to be seen again. Bless them. So, got sheep up there. Like I say, stunning part. And what a day. So as we come over here, there's some more mining work over there. You see the fence around it. So just down there. And that. Show you the view, guys. Right. So like, absolutely stunning this morning. Happy days. Got to go work tonight, so back on a 24-hour shift, so literally a quick one out. And then a few weeks time, well, around the 17th, there's a group of us and we're heading up to Wales, which we're looking forward to. We got about a 40-50 mile hike. We're just going to take it easy, do it over like 4 days and do some wild camping while we're up there. So really looking forward to that. That should be great. And apart from that, there's just more wild camps to come. Literally the first group of people I've seen since I've been here. Just walking on the track. See Dinky, here he is, just getting out of his tent. And this is where we camped last night. Fascinating place, loads of history. You can hear Tyson crying now because I've come back into view. She thought I'd left, even though it's not my dog. So here we are, guys, as always. So they were Tavistock, Buckfast, obviously was your two main ones. So here's one of the old crosses. As you can see, it's had work done to it. So brace on the back, and I think there's a brace on the front, and then you won't be able to see it in this camera, but directly in line with the cross there's another cross up on the horizon. You've got a couple of people just walking up to it now, and this will be in line basically with this cross. So there's a cross, and obviously then the track would go off down here, down into the valley, and then up to your left, up over, and then you'll find a cross up on the top of the hill just to the left, basically where the track's going up. Just endless views that go on for miles and miles. And now you can see why this is one of my favourite spots on Dartmoor. We've literally only seen, since we've been up here camping, in the distance I saw a bunch of 4 or 5 walkers. and that's all we've seen. Like I say, very rarely do I ever see anybody up here. Gentle stroll. Like I say, in the winter it's not the best place to be going, but this time of year it's lovely and dry and just absolutely stunning views of a different area of Dartmoor. Look at the views opening up in front of us, tors in the horizon. Thank you very much. Absolutely stunning. The trees are absolutely doing really well this year on Dartmoor. Beautiful hawthorn trees. So guys, thanks for joining me on this little adventure. We're back at the car now. Join me again for my next wild camp out on Dartmoor. Just remember, I am new to all this, so still learning the ropes. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want to. No pressure. This is purely done for my memories in the future. Cheers guys.